Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I am doing a monthly reading. This is going to be for December 21st, December 20, I'm sorry, 2021, and it's going to be for the zodiac sign of Libra. Okay, keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if it starts resonating later, that's alright. You can go back to the channel and rewatch any videos that you like. That being said, the readings that you should be watching are your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And that'll give you a much clearer picture of your overall energy. Okay? So we have Moth Spirit, and it's telling you to surrender now. Surrender now. And that's from the Angels, I'm sorry, the Animal Spirit Oracle cards. I'm going to take two from the Angels and Oracle cards, or Angels and Ancestors cards. Boy, can't think tonight. There we are. Tell me what I need to know for Libra. And it's telling, it gave me the Knight, and it's telling you to be brave and honest. Be brave and honest. Okay. One more, please. One more for Libra. All right. We have Fire Guardian, and it's telling you to ignite your passions. Okay. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but I do bonus readings for interacting with the channel. So I will base them on the most views, the most likes, and sometimes the most comments. Okay, because whenever you're interacting with the channel, you're helping it grow. So that being said, if you like the channel, hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I do future videos, or readings, I'm sorry. Alright, so this is a 5-position spread, past, present, future, advice from Spirit, and the most probable outcome if you follow Spirit's advice. Okay, this is you learning something. It's called the Apprentice card. So we're talking about something along the lines of mastering a skill, a trade. This could be anything where you would learn from a master. It could also be higher education. It could be going to the university. But this is definitely learning something. Okay? Or studying something. All right. And then one more. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. She is very beautiful. She is very dynamic and creative. She follows her intuition. She thinks outside of the box. She does pretty much what she wants. Within reason, she is also known as Fire and Ice. Okay, so she's got sunflowers on her lap. This is a good scenario. Now, if you look right behind her, she's living in a desert. So how is she growing sunflowers? She diverted water into her kingdom somehow so that she could cultivate plants, probably that, and food for her kingdom. So that would probably have been probably something somebody hadn't thought of. Or if it wasn't, it was something that she took the time to learn and then implemented it. Okay, this is definitely thinking outside of the box. Very creative, very passionate. She can build things. She can create things. Okay, so, and she has the fire to see it through. She has the passion to see it through. Okay, there we are. So, what's in the future for Libra? What do we have in the future for Libra? Abundance and balance. Okay. This is the Six of Shields. It's known as Pentacles in other decks. So you notice up here the scale. This is somebody that's balanced. This is somebody that's very abundant and has more than enough to care for themselves and help others as well. If you'll notice, the person is well dressed, but he's also balanced on the sides of the cliff. He is giving out the same amount of money in both hands. There's balance in abundance. When you have a balance, you need to keep the scales balanced, you know. So it shows you, like I said, it shows you being in a position where you can take care of yourself and help others. And you're balanced about it. You're not just tossing stuff out there. Okay, Spirit's advice is to proceed like the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very steady. He's an earth sign. It's very slow. Well, the night is slow and steady, but it's because they build a solid foundation, and then they build upon that and build upon it. They don't go for the get rich schemes. They are solid, steady, and they learn what they need to know. They learn everything that they need to know about their business. That way, they are the professional. They don't really need to hire professionals for most things. Okay. And most of the people that I know that would represent a King of Pentacles to me are somebody that are willing to get down in the dirt. They are willing to do the work, the actual work, you know. So they might own the company and have, they might own the company, and yet they'll be in there. They'll be the one in there cleaning the bathroom, or they'll clean whatever, windows or whatever needs to be done, basically. And yeah, that's what they do. They're when they're abundant like that, they make sure that not everybody around them, but what they do is their kingdom is abundant as well. They don't just hoard the wealth for themselves. They help everybody else out. If you'll notice, she's barefoot in the snow, and he's barefoot in the snow. Now, she's not just a servant. She's not a servant girl. She is a symbol of his kingdom. And so since she's barefoot, so is he. It's just like I said, a symbolism of he's going to make sure that his people are well taken care of as well. Okay, so, and that's their advice, is to act like somebody, slow, steady. This is somebody that builds their finances by taking money out of their check every week and putting it away. And they don't touch it. They let it grow. They add to it. Okay, and here we go. Communication. Then the most probable outcome is if you follow Spirit's advice and move and present yourself in like that energy of the King of Pentacles. This could also be somebody coming in for you. I have a king and a queen on the table. Okay, so they're not the same suit, but they're still a king and a queen. Okay, so that's feminine and masculine energy. So these messages should come in fairly quickly. It's a fast-moving energy, so they usually come in pretty fast. You can have up to 8 of them. It can be 8. It can be 8. You may get these in 8 hours. You may get these in 8 days, 8 weeks. It's a stretch. That's really fast-moving card, but it's possible. And here we have building a solid foundation. When you build a firm foundation, your house doesn't crumble. You don't have tower moments. You might have problems that rock you but emotionally, but when you build a solid foundation like that, you know, you're usually very sound. Okay. Able to be like the knight and be brave, and let's see, be brave and honest. So I think what you're learning something, and they're wanting you to surrender to this creative energy, okay, which is going to bring you a lot of abundance. And to do that, to get to that part of abundance, you're going to have to act like the King of Pentacles and think like the King of Pentacles. And that's what the tarot is about. It's advising you of different types of energies, and you can use those energies to improve your life. All right, Six of Swords. Six of Swords. That is you moving out of the storm and into calmer waters. You're looking at a brand new day. You're looking ahead with hope. You know, you're not quite where you need to be, but you're definitely coming out of that storm. You weathered the storm, okay? So now it's time for you to make your plans. You see things from a different perspective. Understand that your ancestors are there. They're trying to illuminate the path for you. And so that you know what the objective is, and so that you know how to proceed. How are you going to move forward? You know, what do you want to do? And the reason they try to guide you towards it is because there are spirit guides, for one. And, you know, we all have a mission that we come here to accomplish, things that we come to learn, lessons that we come to learn. Okay? So, look at things from a different perspective. Okay? And this may be telling you to not look at it like a student anymore. Once you get to this point, to start looking at it like this King of Pentacles, as in somebody that's already mastered the skills. Okay? Yeah. Because you're walking away from something. Whatever these 8 cups were didn't fulfill you. Now this can be as deep as a dark night of the soul, but it doesn't have to be. It can be you realizing, you know, where I'm at is not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not happy here, and these cups aren't fulfilling me. I'm there. I know there's something else out there, and I know I'm going for it. I know I'm moving forward to it. I'm seeing the full moon, so this may come around. I'm not sure when the full moon is in December. I know the new moon's on the 4th, so I'm gonna hazard a guess that it's probably around the end of the month. All right. You're looking for that 9th cup, and the 9th cup is your wish fulfillment, and it's also learning how to love yourself. You're progressing forward to learn these lessons. Okay? And whatever you're going and whatever you're walking to, you know, you will figure out how to make your abundance. Okay? And again, you'll be able to make yourself abundant and help others too. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now you definitely have a King and Queen of the same suit. You know, divine masculine, feminine energy there. So she's somebody that's really kind, caring, okay, and nurturing. I know that's usually the Queen of Cups. It is, but all the queens are usually that way, okay, except for the Queen of Swords. She also has emotions. She just doesn't make her decisions based on them. Now the she is very abundant. She likes her fine things, but again, she's not afraid to do work if she has to, okay? She knows things. She knows how her kingdom should work. She made it her business to know those things. She knows what fields need to be planted, when they need to be planted. She knows how to birth children and help in childbirth. She knows how to cook, and she knows about husbandry. She knows how to take care of the animals. She knows how to do almost anything in her kingdom. Okay? She probably can bake her own bread, even though she's a queen. The thing is that's what makes her abundance. She knows how to do it, so she has those skills, and she can teach others how to do it. And by knowing all that, she's not getting caught aside. She has the ability to be creative. Okay. All right, and you may be making peace with your past here. Okay, this is a nostalgia card. Again, we have the sunflowers here, and with the which links me back to this Queen of Wands about children. Children are very creative. Look, we've got butterflies, transformation. You're walking away from something. This is looking back at the past with ideals. Okay, and that those cups that served you then were what served children. Okay, now as an adult, may not serve you anymore, because if you're going to write a letter, you need a pen. You could do it in crayon, but not necessarily the best way to go about it. And that's just an example. That's the best thing I could come up with on the spur of the moment. But you could also be making peace with your past. Okay, you might be putting it to rest because you're walking away with that Eight of Cups. Okay, so tell me more about the King. Yeah, it's definitely telling you to find your balance. Balance seems to be a lot in here. She's balancing that boat. Got twos, growth. But the overall energy of the reading is that you are building a firm foundation, and this is showing you moving forward, steadily making progress. Okay. Okay, because you've learned all your lessons. This is showing. That is the gist of it. That's what Spirit wants you to understand. The advice is to understand that you've learned all these lessons. All the hard lessons, all 10 of them. These hard lessons, you learned those in the past. Now you're moving on to a bright future, and you're waiting for that communication to come in to probably maybe help direct, or, what direction am I going in? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Okay, and so that's what you're doing when you're walking away. You're surrendering yourself to the universe and letting Spirit do it for you. Okay, instead of trying to micromanage everything. So you have this Eight of Wands up here, and we're talking about communication. So you're going to have to follow your intuition. You're going to have to. You have an inner knowing. We all do. It's. And it's spot on, actually. When you look back at certain circumstances, you'd be like, yeah, I thought I should do it the other way, but I got wrapped up in this, and I didn't do it that way, and guess what? I should have done it the other way. I knew it. And again, you have messages coming in. And I think they're going to light your way. Look how well lit they are in the front, Okay? And again, we've got that new day dawning. I see a lot of sunlight coming through. I see a lot of light, even though some of these cards are dark. Okay, so whatever you did or whatever you're doing, you are definitely moving the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Okay? And you're changing your own cycle. You're moving the wheel, and therefore you're going to bring in, instead of this Swords, where you're moving away, this Eight of Cups, where you're in search of your wish fulfillment. Here, you're going to be celebrating life. And you're going to learn to celebrate life every day. Being grateful for what you have today. Just because you're working towards something doesn't mean we're not grateful for what we have today, you know? And then at the bottom of this deck, one of those communications is definitely going to be about money. I'm going to say finances. Let me put it that way. About finances. And with that brings in your career. That brings in money coming in. This could be job offers. This could be anything that has to do with your material wealth. Okay. Bank accounts, credit cards, your car, your house, any of that stuff. Okay. So this is a communication. So it may be a job coming in for you. It may be a job offer where you're having to learn something. Or it may be, you could win money. You could win the lottery. You could win even a small lottery would still be, winning money. It can be anything of that sort. Or an offer, a business offer. Let's start a business. Let's do this thing. Okay? So, whoops, knocked the cards over. But your wheel's still turning and you're still celebrating life. So let me pull some Archangel cards and let's see what they have to say about it. It's telling you to clear your space, Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use Feng Shui. Okay, use Feng Shui. Alright, so one more, please. One more for Libra, please. Let's see. We have outdoors. Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Okay? There you go. And I know right now it's cold in a lot of places. And, walking around barefoot on the ground is probably not a good idea in the snow. But the point is, you can still, when you commute, if you're driving to work, sometimes just looking out at the scenery. Keep your eye on the road, or if you're in the car, just watch the scenery. See how beautiful it is. Sometimes we aren't very mindful of that. We forget. Every once in a while, where I live, it's quite beautiful, and every once in a while, I'll be outside or I'll be riding with somebody else driving and be like, again, just it'll strike me. It'll strike a chord in me and how gorgeous it is. It can be just absolutely beautiful here. So we have a career transition. Archangel Shamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Okay, and I think that's why you're walking away from whatever this is. And I think this is what we're talking about with this page. This is some kind of communication coming in. Okay, so think about these things, but do surrender to it and ignite your passions, because you have the ability to create. That right there. That's the fire. That's what helps create things. As much as it can destroy, it can create. And just be brave. And sometimes it's hard to, sometimes it's harder to be honest with ourselves than it is with others sometimes. So that's what I have for you. I hope you follow Spirit's advice, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.